I'm like Barbie if she was BDSM Barbie. Insecure men have no place here. If you're obsessed with me, I only date fans. If you're not my biggest fan, why are you trying to be my boyfriend? Schedule your very important meetings during ovulation, ladies. It'll save you some trauma. I don't have time for that.
Hello, my name is Anna, and today we are having a new beautiful guest, Caitlyn. Nice to meet you. How are you feeling right now?
Hi guys, Miss Caitlyn Brooks here. I am so excited. I'm ready to get into CreatorOps.
Okay, so let's waste no time and start directly right now. So the first block of our questions are yes or no. Okay, so the answer is yes or no, and the first question sounds like this. You've ever Googled yourself after a big post? Yes or no?
Oh, absolutely yes.
Okay, and did you satisfied with what you found?
So I check my SEO all the time. I think that all creators should. I think that Googling yourself, finding out what your Google analytics look like is so important and that everyone should be doing it often.
Perfect. To get as many information about yourself as you could get. So yeah, makes sense. Okay, next one. A fan has sent you a money just for reply. Yes or no?
Yes, absolutely. I have so many fans who appreciate and respect my time, and that makes them some of the best fans out there. So I have gotten reply like tokens of appreciation from them all the time.
As it should. So definitely huge yes. Totally agree on this. And third question, someone from your real life discovered your OF content accidentally. This is a yes or no. Maybe you want to share if this ever happened to you before or not.
So it has definitely happened. I have definitely had people stumble upon my OF, especially my early days. But now I'm so open about what I do. If you find my content, it's definitely because you intended to.
Have you ever been called Barbie by a stranger in public? Because you definitely look like a Barbie, and this is a compliment to you. You are so hard, you are so like sweet.
Thank you so much. That means the world to me, actually. That is one of my favorite compliments to get. A really funny story about that is the first time I went to Colombia, I actually had a lot of the girls calling me Barbie, and I don't speak almost any Spanish at all. So it was something that was easily translatable, and all of the girls just started calling me Barbie. And I was like, oh my gosh, my brand is internationally recognized. So I'm actually really excited about that. So that's like the biggest compliment somebody can give me.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but you are as an adult Barbie for me that has OnlyFans and has all of the attention, all of the followers, and all of the men's fallen on on their knees before they see you.
Yes,
so yeah, you're
I'm
definitely a Barbie.
I'm like Barbie if she was BDSM Barbie.
Wow, even like this. Okay. So the fifth question, and basically the last question from this topic for now. Have you ever pretended not to see a direct messages and replies like a week later? Maybe because you were having like a burnout. Maybe you just don't want to have conversation with this person. But anyway,
I think every model has that one or two fans that like they just either push your boundaries, test your limits, or are relentless. And sometimes that can be a lot. But I'm very grateful that I have the advantage of loving so many of my fans that, yeah, if you tend to get on my nerves, you will just get ignored by me. And some of them may do it intentionally because they like being ignored. I don't know, because they just keep doing it.
To our viewers, this was a spill tea from the Barbie on OnlyFans. Models can sometimes ignore fans on purpose. That's it.
Yeah,
you can deal with it.
100%. It happens.
We
It
are
does.
people, right?
If you don't want to be ignored, tip again, and don't ask stupid questions.
This was a wise word, so note. Okay, so the next block of topics, block of questions called green or red flag. Let's start the first question. A guy says you're too hot to be real. This is a red or green flag for you?
Green flag. I'm already blowing your mind.
And you're melting the heart. So definitely a green flag,
Green
obviously.
flag.
Yeah. Next one. A guy follows 3,000 models but says that you are his favorite one.
Uh, so it depends on how much he's spending, because if he's spending like I'm his favorite, green flag. But if you're on my page just for my subscription price, red flag. If I was your favorite, you'd be emptying your wallet for me most.
Agree. That's a valid and very clever point. So you definitely know whom to believe. Okay, next one. This is a guy asks you to quit content creation if you start dating together.
Red flag. Why have you even asked me out? Why are we even on this
This
date?
is
You know I'm a
this is
content
a
creator.
huge red flag. Definitely a
Either
huge one.
you're game or you're not. Insecure men have no place here.
Totally agree. And again, if he want to date you, he definitely know that you are famous OnlyFans creator. Why would
Red flag. Yep.
he even
Red flag.
like offer you to date? Okay, let's skip it. Okay, so the next question is: a guy buys you a content and then asks you to be exclusive. Like, what do
Wait.
you
So
think?
so he let me clarify the question. So he asks for content, but then asks for the content to be exclusive.
It's like a guy buys your content, perhaps that was already existed on the page, and then he asks you to be exclusive, like maybe provide his. Let's imagine like this: he already purchased the content that was created by you, but he is not satisfied with this, and he asks you to be exclusive and records him like a custom one, but he like won't be pay extra for that. I assume that this is like this.
No, custom videos are always more, especially if you want me to say your name or cater to your fetish, because I have so many fetish videos out there. If you don't like what I'm already creating as a content creator, you definitely have to purchase a custom video, because I'm already making sure that the quality of content and the things that I give my fans make them happy. And if you don't get exactly what you want, you probably want something a little more in depth than just scratching the surface. And if we want to get really in depth, those custom videos are where it's at. It's where you just get every one of your favorite things indulged.
Mm-hmm. Okay, got you. And fifth question from this topic: a guy said that he loves you for your personality and not your looks. This is basically a green flag, but maybe this is a red flag for you. I want to know what do you think about this?
So for me, I'm the total package and I already know that. So I guess I don't need the validation of what you love me for first. If I draw you in with my looks and my personality keeps you here, amazing. If me being a comedian and a half on the internet and mean to men is what draws you in and like you stay for titties, I'm happy either way. People are always shocked when I tell them I actually have fans on the internet who have never seen me naked. They are fans who come in just to chat and have kind of wholesome style relationships with me. So I have fans who really do like me for a plethora of different reasons. And whether it's because I'm a throat goat or if it's because I've got the gift of gab, I am happy either way, because I'm happy when my fans are happy and I love when they're just engaged and enjoying themselves. So whatever they want, I am Barbie and I like to give it to them.
Okay, okay. Next question is about like sorry, next topic is about like guess the direct messenger. This is mostly about message from hater or from a fan. So
Okay.
I'll read you five different messages, and you would try to guess whether it's written by your hater or by a fan. So the first message that we have is you are not even that pretty without filters.
Definitely from a hater, because like my fans are definitely not insulting my looks. Like that's what they're paying for at the end of the day.
Oh, by the way, maybe if you'd like to add to these answers, hater or fan, you could also try to understand whether this message was from a wealthy fan or from a time waster. So we
Okay,
have basically not two but four different answers.
got
And the
it. Okay,
second, yeah,
got
yeah,
it. Let's try it
I
again.
forgot to mention it's too late for me at night, so sorry.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, the second message is "Marry me, Barbie."
Well, the first one definitely would be from a time waster because typically that's where a fan will go when you're not giving him exactly what he wants. He hits you with a, well, you're not even that pretty anyway. But for some reason, men result to that. They started this conversation, yet by the end of it, they're telling me I wasn't that pretty, even though they wasted both of our time.
It's a hater, time waster. It's like a double kill, so definitely block this fan.
Yes.
So, and second one, this is "Marry me, Barbie." This is like a fan, top spender,
I have
not time
definitely
waster.
gotten these DMs from fans. So I get these from fans, but I also tend to get these from fans who don't spend a lot of money because they are indulging in this crazy marry me fantasy and they're not really engaging with the actual content.
And by the way, this is a little bit out of topic, but I think that I would like to know, and our viewers would like to know, is there any chance that you would date your fan ever?
I only date fans. If you're not my biggest fan, why are you trying to be my boyfriend? No, I only date fans. You should be my biggest fan, my number one fan.
Number one fan.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
of course, give the biggest tips on OnlyFans and be like level 5 buying power in OnlyMonster. So these fans could potentially be Barbie OnlyFans boyfriend.
Yes, you have
Am
to
I
be
right?
my-
Yes. Okay, so this was out of topic, but okay, let's get back to the questions. And the third message, can I be a can?
Can I be probably a fan? I love when people play up the Barbie side of my content, and I do absolutely get people popping in my cam room and onto my OnlyFans platform and offering to be my Ken. I get this from both the fans and from fellow content creators. A lot of the times, that's how the male content creators try to slide in my DMs.
Okay, like this. We have like a new answer, a content creator, not only the fan, time waster, top spender, so on and so forth, content creator. This is like a new thing. We never had that in our videos before, so thanks for this. It was actually nice to hear, and it's nice that you have shared with me this information. So the first question is, you seem like a really smart girl, actually.
It's the actually that gets me. Probably a fan who saw one of my wild and crazy videos and then gets to know me a little bit more in my personal connection part of my brand. And when they get to know me, they realize that I am smart as a firecracker.
So you were actually a little bit intrigued by the actually at the end,
Yeah,
right?
because that actually is like caveat. Actually, like you're surprised by that.
Okay, valid point. Makes sense. Okay, and the fifth question from this topic is, my mom would hate you. I love you. What the hell, even this message?
Oh, that's definitely a fan and also a green flag.
Mom
I love
mentioned,
that
but
one
anyway,
actually.
mom mentioned in the message, so probably his mom should be proud that he mentioned
My
his mom in the message.
tagline for the longest time on my cam show was the kind of girl you take home to mom and in the bathroom. So I love this compliment.
It's like some sort of fetish.
I love it.
Perfect. Okay, so next block called confess or skip. And the first question is, have you ever dated a fan?
Absolutely. Confess. Absolutely. Like I said, you have to be my biggest fan in order to be my man.
Always. Perfect. Second question. Have you ever blocked someone for being too obsessed? I bet you did. I bet.
Confess? Absolutely not. Here's my thing. If you're obsessed with me, I'm probably going to just like put you on like restricted because like watch me live my best life while you obsess over me. I just don't want to hear you or be bothered by you.
Okay, okay. Have you ever stayed in a character as a Barbie during a weird conversation?
See, this is an interesting one because my personality online is truly my real life, authentic personality all the time. I'm too wild to be anybody else, honestly. So I'm authentically myself all the time. And BDSM, like business Barbie, just depends on what role you put me in, on what kind of personality you're getting from me.
Okay, okay. That was interesting to know. And fourth question is, have you ever flirted just to close a sale?
Just to close, yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry, aren't
Yes,
we all? Isn't that
we
kind of
all,
the point?
yeah, we all do this. Even me.
Honestly, I take most of my business meetings when I'm ovulating because we all know that the pheromones are probably going to help me land the deal.
That's a perfect strategy. It works literally for 90% of men, of people. So yeah, definitely it works. Listen to her, listen to me. It works. Let's move to
Schedule
another questions.
schedule your very important meetings during ovulation,
Yes,
ladies. It'll save you some
yes.
trauma.
That was a lot of spilled tea, but you understand what we're talking about. Okay, so
The
so
ones who
last
know
question.
know.
Yes, girls talk. Okay, so last question from this topic is: have you ever Googled an ex from a fake account, or maybe like stalked him on
Oh
social
yeah,
media from a fake account?
absolutely. Absolutely. And everyone in my life would totally understand this. I've had psychotic exes and they need to be monitored for like everyone else's health and safety. 1000%. Are you kidding
Well,
me? Like we've got FBI level best friends over here. Like stalking, that's not even like on our radar. We are like FBI level, like running your data through Yoti. We're gonna just keep an eye on you. Absolutely, 100%, a
well,
100%.
like literally everybody do this. Me now, like I don't do this because my exes wasn't even like iconic, so they don't even
See,
that
and it's
interested
not
to be
like I
stalked.
said. We're doing it for the goodness and safety of all of those around us. I'm telling you,
Yes.
just trust me on this one. I'm doing you guys a favor, keeping them under monitoring.
Okay, okay. So, thanks. It was actually so fun to talk to you about these five questions. And the next one, I hope, gonna be the same funny as these ones. So, the next blog's called Internet Confessions. And the first question: weirdest direct messages you've ever received?
Weirdest.
Yeah,
Um. Oh my
hard to
gosh.
remember.
I get so many weird messages. I guess I don't yuck anybody's yum. So for me, they're not weird because I like all you little freaky freaks out there. I really do. But probably the guy who asked if I would dress up as a robot for him. And in my head, I was getting online to dress up like a sexy sex robot. And then I ended up needing to dress in tinfoil and pretend to be an outdated computer.
Okay, we listen and we
That's
don't
not a
judge.
top weirdness ones for me for sure.
No, but actually about like being a sexual robot or something like this, it's actually making some popular thing right now in the
See, and
nowadays.
so that's what I expected. And instead, I was wrapped in tinfoil and I was standing there doing the robot, going beep, boop. It was a
Okay.
whole situation.
Okay. And the second question is most expensive gift from a fan.
Ooh, most expensive gift from a fan. Probably when I had a Sibian bought for me. This is way back in the day. Um, but when I had a Sibian bought for me, which is a ride on Sex Machine, that is probably the most expensive gift I had a fan buy me because at the time it was like $2,500.
$2,500. Can you imagine?
Crazy.
Nice gift. What can I say? It was a huge gift for you, but yeah, you deserve it. So I hope that there's gonna be a fan who would beat this
Wait,
one with a little bit more expensive one. What do
actually,
you think?
actually, pause. I think my espresso machine was more expensive.
Oh well,
I do.
it's already beat it.
I had to pause. I think my espresso machine was actually more expensive. Bought by the same fan, mind you. So either way, he still wins.
Well, I'm afraid to ask how much money does this espresso machine cost, but okay, you can keep it secret because I
It
want
was
to let this interview finish. I don't want to be overwhelmed and lose my concessionist. So,
it was a lot.
okay, but that's crazy actually. That's crazy. Okay, next one. What's the most ridiculous thing someone assumed about you because of your image?
That I'm a mean girl.
That you are a mean girl?
Yeah, you would be surprised how many women have approached me and been shocked or surprised that I'm kind or gift away my knowledge on the industry and just want to see them successful, or that I'm a girl's girl. Apparently, I have a very on point resting bitch face. But like,
Well,
or people think that I'm disingenuine with just how openly nice I am to other human beings. And they just assume that it's either like an image or a front or, something that I use to get me places. And I'm like, no, I'm just typically this nice to other women. Men, on the other hand, 50-50 chance that you get me to be nice to or acknowledge your existence.
okay. And next question is: has everyone ever tried to rescue you from this career? Don't say me that's yes, please.
Absolutely. What girl hasn't heard, hey baby, just let me take you out of this. Aren't you ready to retire and stay at home and make babies? No, I'm good. Thank you. I love my
That's
career. I
the
love what
only.
I
That's
do.
actually the only right answer. That these can I say haters? Because like it's definitely hate that people
It's
will.
like these are men who are avidly consuming this content, which is how they found me. Yet still, it seems like a demeaning or demoralizing place for a woman that they would be interested in would be, because what gets them is suddenly they have real interest in me. They actually like my personality, and so I must be unhappy in this line of work, and I must not want to be here because they cannot picture a woman that they like and respect actually enjoying this line of work. And so I kind of blow their mind when I tell them to kick rocks and let me enjoy my life because I'm happy here.
Yeah, definitely. I'm so glad that you actually can stay away from this hate to your side, and you can actually beat these haters with your own words that make you grow even bigger on OnlyFans. And I'm actually so glad that you don't listen to these hateful speeches to your side and keep doing what you are doing. You're literally so cute, you're so strong, and you are so powerful. Remember about that forever. Okay, last question is: what's something the internet princess version of you would never do?
Negotiate with losers. It's not
Okay.
happening. You can't. I'm a very expensive model, and I kind of respect that. And so I have people who will be like, oh my God, you're so expensive. And my response is always, thank you. Thank
That's the
you.
only right response.
So I don't negotiate with losers. I don't have time for that.
Perfect. I'm glad that you actually value your time and make this loser go away. So, okay, we have last block of this interview before we actually end. And the last topic called this or that. So the first, Barbie pink or all black? This is a
Oh,
stupid question, let's be honest.
Barbie pink. My whole house is pink. I'm actually in the process of moving and setting up my new cam space, and like literally everything is pink. Walls, carpets, floors, furniture, you name it, it's pink in my house. Pink and only pink.
I'm glad that on this video call you can choose Barbie pink and I'm going all black, always and forever. I'm the princess of black color, so we are here
Every
to choose
golden
whatever suits
retriever
us.
needs every golden retriever needs their black cat bestie. So I'm here for it.
Yes. Yes. Okay, next one. Ken or bad boy?
Ooh. Can't we have like a bad boy who cleans up to be like a really hot Ken? Because I want both. I'm selfish and I need duality. I need a man with duality.
Well, I saw some episode on Barbie where Ken was like a bad boy and he was hot. So I definitely get your thought.
That's I'm like, I want a bad boy who like you can put in a suit and still take out.
Yes, so we're gonna do a mixture of this, and we will leave second question without any choice. It's gonna be both. So, yeah, third one is penthouse or beach house.
Ooh. I think I can handle both. I think that I'm definitely a girl who can, get dirty and go outside and have fun, but I'm definitely a nature girl over all else. So I'm going to have to go with beach house. Being a San Diego girl, born and raised, the shore has like a soft spot in my heart. So I'm gonna have to go with beach house.
Beach house, Ken, and beautiful pink luxurious car. I think it fits your image, so definitely I can imagine you in something like this. Okay, so I hope that you actually had fun with me talking about some spicy and not that spicy topics. I actually enjoyed this interview so much, even though that I haven't slept for 24 hours. I'm refreshed right now. I actually enjoyed. I got the vibe talking to you and
Oh, I'm
meeting
so
you
glad
in the real person. So yeah, it was so fun for me.
I'm
What's
glad that
your
I could
like?
bring some joy into your life.
What's your like experience so far? What's your impression about our interview? How did you feel?
Are you kidding me? I always love hanging out with you guys and your team. The Only Monsters team is somebody I always look forward to seeing at events, connecting with, saying hello to. Not only do you guys have a fantastic product, but you have good people behind it and a great vision. So thank you for including me in part of that vision and letting me come here and say hello and speak with you guys.
Perfect. By the way, we're gonna attend Lala Expo in Colombia. So if
I
you're gonna
will see
be
you
there,
there. I will see
yeah,
you there. I'm
perfect.
excited. Yes.
Perfect. So thanks, Caitlyn, for joining. Thanks you guys for watching. It was Anna from OnlyMonster and an amazing Caitlyn that you can find on OnlyFans. You can see the link above our video. And don't forget to subscribe, give some like, and of course, comment our videos. Bye, and thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye.